My child, I see you. You've been quiet lately, not because you've stopped believing, but because you're exhausted. You've prayed, you've waited, and now you're just staring into the silence, wondering if I'm still here. You don't even know when it started, that moment when your prayers started to feel unanswered. You tried to be strong, you tried to stay faithful, but deep down, you're wondering, am I doing something wrong? Why can't I hear you anymore, God? You sit in your room, eyes open in the dark. You scroll through old journal entries where you once wrote about hope. Now those words feel distant, as if they belong to someone stronger than you. And yet, even now, even in this silence, I am closer than ever. You think I've stopped speaking, but beloved, sometimes my greatest guidance comes through stillness. You're waiting for a booming voice, a sign in the sky, a miracle so loud it shakes your doubt. But what if I told you, I am leading you gently, not through thunder, but through the breeze? Do you remember Elijah? He ran to the mountain, desperate to hear me. And I did not come in the wind. I did not come in the earthquake. I did not come in the fire. I came in a whisper, a still, small voice. That same voice is speaking to you now. You don't need to feel me to be led by me. You don't need constant signs to be in my will. Because faith was never about what you see. It's about who you trust. So listen carefully. That moment when you chose kindness instead of revenge, that was me. That quiet strength that helped you get out of bed today, that was me. That tug in your heart telling you to hold on just one more day, that was me. My child, I have not gone silent. I am simply teaching you how to listen with your heart, not just your ears. I am not leading you with a spotlight, but with gentle nudges, divine whispers, and sacred timing. I know you don't understand the path right now. I know the way forward feels hidden, but if you knew everything ahead, would you still need to trust me? You feel like you're walking blind, but I see every step before you. I'm not just watching from afar. I'm walking right beside you, softly guiding, patiently waiting, never forcing, always loving. So when the noise of the world gets too loud, when you can't hear anything but your fears, come away with me. Step into the quiet, breathe, and listen, not with panic, but with peace. Because in that peace, you'll find me. Be still, my child, and know that I am God. I am still working in the waiting. I am still speaking in the silence. I am still leading you gently. Beloved, you've asked me, God, why are you so silent? But I want you to ask yourself, are you listening for thunder, or are you listening for me? You've been taught that God speaks loudly, through burning bushes, parting seas, and angelic voices. Yes, I've done all those things. But child, I also speak in the stillness between your thoughts. I move in the quiet moments when no one else is watching. And I whisper because I'm close enough to do so. You don't have to search the heavens to find me. I am already beside you, closer than your breath, nearer than your next heartbeat. When you pause before making that decision, when your spirit says, wait, even when your mind says, go, that's me. When tears fall silently at midnight and you suddenly feel calm, that calm was not random. That was my whisper telling you, you're not alone. You see, I don't always shout because love doesn't need to raise its voice. Real guidance isn't about control. It's about invitation. I invite you to walk with me, not because I demand it, but because I love you enough to wait until your heart is ready to follow. There's something holy about my gentleness. Even when you fail, I don't condemn, I whisper. Come back. Try again. I'm still here. Nothing you've done has made me change my mind about you. Let those words sink in. I'm not ashamed of you. I'm not angry. I'm not disappointed. You think I've stopped speaking, but child, you've just been tuning your ears to the wrong frequency. The world shouts. Fear shouts. Doubt shouts. But I whisper. Because whispers require closeness. They require intimacy. And I want you near enough to hear my breath. Draw near to me, and I will draw near to you. Not with fanfare, not with flashing signs, but with peace that calms the storm inside you. That is how I lead. So if you find yourself overwhelmed by noise, step away. Turn down the volume of the world. You won't find me in the chaos. You'll find me in the quiet corner where your soul breathes again. Let me guide you there. Let me show you how to follow my whispers. They will lead you to places shouting never could. Listen carefully, child. I'm not rushing you. I'm not pushing you. I am leading you gently. Just follow the whisper. My child, I see how tightly you're holding on. You're trying to figure it all out. You want every answer, every step, every outcome. But I never asked you to carry that weight. I only asked you to follow. You want to understand the full map, but I'm only giving you the next step. And that terrifies you, because somewhere along the way, you started believing that control equals safety. That if you just plan hard enough, try hard enough, protect yourself deeply enough, nothing will go wrong. But child, your plans are limited. Mine are eternal. And I'm not leading you through fear. I'm leading you through love. Sometimes the reason you can't hear me clearly is because your hands are too full, gripping your expectations, your timelines, your need for certainty. Let go. Release your clenched fists. Open your hands to me. I cannot place new things in hands that refuse to let go of the old. You say, but what if I let go and everything falls apart? And I say, what if everything falls into place instead? What if the uncertainty you fear is actually the space where miracles begin? What if my silence is not absence, but invitation? Invitation to trust deeper, to love freer, to follow without a map, because the shepherd walks before you. I'm not asking you to see the full picture. I'm asking you to hold the brush and let me guide your hand. Let me lead you gently, not with pressure, not with fear, but with peace. You don't have to chase my voice. Just be still long enough to hear it. It will never sound like anxiety. It will never sound like guilt. It will always sound like rest, like comfort, like truth. I know the road ahead. I see the twists and valleys that scare you, but I also see the sunrise beyond them. You were never meant to navigate this alone. You were never meant to be your own compass. That's why I keep whispering. This way, my child. A little slower. Trust me here. Don't rush. I've already gone before you. Let me interrupt your worry with my presence. Let me replace your panic with peace. Let me exchange your striving for surrender. You are not failing by resting. You are not weak for needing guidance. You are not behind. You are exactly where I can lead you best. In your stillness, in your surrender, in your yes. So today, don't try to control it all. Just take one step, the next one with me. Let me hold your hand. Let me carry what you were never meant to carry. Let me guide you gently. My beloved child, there are days you hear me clearly, and there are days it feels like the silence is all you have. But hear me now. My silence does not mean my absence. My whisper does not mean my power is less. I know you wonder, God, have you forgotten me? No, child. I know every hair on your head. I know the weight you're carrying. I know the battle no one else sees. And even when you cannot feel me, I am closer than ever. I am holding you steady when you don't even realize you're shaking. I am covering you when the storm tries to strike again. You don't need to hear me every second to be led by me. My guidance isn't always audible. Sometimes it's invisible protection. Sometimes it's doors that close before disaster enters. Sometimes it's the strength to keep going when you wanted to give up. Your journey may feel uncertain, but I have already gone before you. The crooked places are being made straight. The valleys will rise. The shadows will lift. Don't judge your path by how loud I seem. Judge it by my faithfulness. Look back. Have I ever truly abandoned you? No, and I never will. Even now, as you sit in the quiet, maybe unsure of what's next, I am still speaking. Not with pressure, not with fear, but with the same whisper that spoke the stars into place. I am with you. I have not left. I am still leading you, and I always will. So rest, not because you have every answer, but because I am your answer. Not because you see the full way ahead, but because I am the way. Let me take the weight from your shoulders. Let me restore what was lost in the noise. Let me bring beauty from the ashes and rivers in the wilderness. You are safe in my hands. You are loved in your questions. You are led even now, even here. I will lead you through the night. I will not let you wander forever. My whisper will guide you home. Listen carefully, child. You're not lost. You're just being led gently.